Ali, welcome back. So last time we spoke, you had made 1,000 in 28 days, $1,000. I remember you said you had employees working for you as well. And the reason for you making that money is because you wanted to join a kickboxing gym. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. So how has everything scaled for you since then?
It's been like, I was making like I think about we talked like 3 months ago.
Hmm.
And from then on I have made like not even triple more than that amount of money, and like I've gotten myself into a gym, so everything's working out well. I still
Are
got
you comfortable revealing how much money you've made since then?
I've made about like around $6,800 since then.
Well, in 3 months. And just to remind the audience, you're how old?
I'm 15.
As a 15-year-old. Okay, how has this? Could you explain a bit more, go more in depth on how you scaled it to over 6,000?
Yeah, of course. So since last we talked, I then went on and I started like growing my personal brand. I started uploading things on my Instagram, Twitter, and it's like after a while people started contacting me. I didn't have to go to people, so that helped a lot. And then I practiced a lot. I became better at video editing. Obviously, 3 months is a large amount of time to get good at video editing, even get better. So I got better. I started charging people even more money. I started getting into high ticket sales, and like eventually it paid off. I started landing clients every single day, and like it's going amazing still now. So it's going great.
When you say high ticket sales, what were you offering?
I was offering just video editing and graphic designing on the side because I learned that as well.
Mhm.
So so I started charging people even more, and they were up for it because my editing skills were good.
Mhm.
So that's how it all began.
Did you implement AI into your video editing?
Yeah, I did implement AI
In what
in
way?
my. I added, those AI generated pictures
Hmm.
to help the viewers understand a bit more, and I use like AI. I think it was like AI generated pictures mostly.
Just pictures. Okay. What was it like to learn the prompt generation for those pictures? Was it difficult or fairly
Very easy.
intuitive?
It was like the tutorials and like the step by step guide like helped me extremely. It helped me a
Mhm.
lot. It was very easy. You don't have to, like they just give you an understanding in the campus, and it's very good. It's not hard at all. Anyone can learn it.
Okay. Have you noticed any changes in your mindset in those 3 months?
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. Before I was like, maybe I'm just gonna get stuck on one K. I cannot get further than that. They were like slight changes in my mindset that helped me a lot. First, I thought I couldn't get past 1K. Then I was like, what if I don't get past 2K? And then I started keep going up. I kept going up, kept going up.
Mhm.
So eventually, I thought like it's possible. Like even if like in a few months I'll hit 10K even.
Right. As you keep breaking those ceilings, you just start to realize what is possible. Whereas before, even myself a year ago, I wouldn't have thought I'd be making over. Oh wait. I'm not the one being interviewed. I'm not going to reveal how much I'm making, but I can say that I'm surprised now by how well I'm doing compared to the position I was in a year ago. It was completely different.
Yeah,
It's allowed me to move and to a different location and network with other high level individuals. And again, all because I've put in the work for it and you're putting in the work. And at 15 years old, you're seeing where it's going. How are your peers around you? Do you hang out with other people your age, or are you more focused on developing yourself and trying to learn from older people? What's the dynamic there?
so basically, I also like some people like they just cut off their friends. I don't think so. That's right. Even if they don't make as much money as you, or they don't make any money at all, they're still my friends. I've known them all my whole life, so I can not just leave them.
Mhm.
Obviously, I'm still friends with them. I hang out with them and stuff. But obviously, to learn about certain things, I obviously like contact other people who I know that are older than me. Even I've built such a relationship with my client that it's not like I'm working for them. It's more like I'm helping them achieve what they want.
How did you build that relationship?
So number one thing, I think it's honesty. You have to be honest with your client and deliver like work on time, and you have to be honest about everything. If this video is going to be good, if this video is going to get views, if it's not, even if you lie, like it just destroy the relationship. If you're honest, like they will trust you. So I think that takes a huge part.
Hmm.
And
And
another thing,
yeah,
sorry, I'm cutting you off.
yeah, okay.
Another thing is, I've seen a lot of people do, they like, they fight with their clients over money. If even if they're like 1 or 2 days late, they're like, I'm not gonna work for you. I'm just gonna cut off once you pay me. I'm gonna start. I don't think so. That's right. It doesn't build a very good relationship. Okay, it's understandable. Like if someone's like 2 3 days late, it's like sometimes they're busy and stuff, so they don't get the time to pay you. But like I think you should not fight over it.
Hmm.
That's what I do
Yeah,
generally.
fair, fair. What do you charge for your edits now?
Yeah. So before the last time we talked, I thought I think I told you like $7. I used to charge $7. Now I charge $20 for edit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like 30 seconds at most.
Okay, cool. Are you comfortable revealing how long they take you to make?
Yeah, yeah, sure. They take me about like 4 hours, 5 hours. I like put all of my focus into it. It doesn't matter how short the video is. It needs to be good quality because like
Is that
I
per
know.
video?
Yeah.
Per video? 4 to 5 hours?
Ye- Yeah, per video. Some even take like 1 2 hours. So it really depends on the type of the video. If someone
What
wants
would
like
you
a
do? Since I have some editing experience, I'm interested. What would you do for the ones that are 4 to 5 hours? What kind of things do you actually implement into that video?
Yeah. So I firstly I check the colors and stuff because some people have very low quality of in their videos. So I have to fix that because like some people actually don't have like good cameras. They don't invest into it. So at first I make the quality a bit better, and then I start working on captions. You know how important caption is,
Yeah.
and
Can't you
then
auto generate them and then fix?
yeah, but like um I get those like special captions, like the colorful ones
Hmm.
that rotate and stuff. So I think those work very well, and they help my clients get views. So I'm currently sticking with that. So that's pretty good. And then I will go on motions. I do animation graphics, and in the videos you have seen the new style that they're adding graphics to stuff, animated graphics.
I haven't gone into that part yet. I was doing this 8 months ago, 8, 9 months ago. So I'm a bit out of date in terms of that.
Okay. Yeah. So like editing, it doesn't take a while. You can learn basically everything in like 2 months. It doesn't really take that long.
Where did you learn color correction? Because that's something I didn't really get to.
Yeah. So I will learn that actually by another fellow editor. Like he's like obviously more experienced than me. He's been editing for like major brands, big. I won't name them, but he's editing for like extremely big brands. So he taught me about it. I only know the basics yet, so nothing like special. So
Mhm. Cool.
like using
And the
filters to
friend,
make one
is it
stuff.
someone you've known in real life, or did you meet them through the real world?
I actually met them through the real world. I like posted up a request in hire students, and they actually messaged me. But I
Mhm.
found out they're more experienced than me, so it didn't work out.
Interesting. Even finding people to work with through the real world. So, how is any more to say about the community within the on the platform?
It's exceptional. Like people are always willing to help you out. And like one more thing, I also got super soldier in the
Mhm.
client acquisitions campus. So
Mhm.
that's been an extremely good way that I
Explain
leveled up.
what is a super soldier.
Yeah, super soldier is basically you get that role when you get make $5,000 with a certain skill, and I did that in 2 months at 15.
Awesome. Very impressive. Okay, and what about lifestyle? Has that changed at all in those past 3 months?
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. So before, like, I really couldn't do anything now. Like spending like even like 4 or 5 thousand dirhams is like it would be like $1,000. It's really not that much. It's like before it used to be like an amount like I couldn't even dream of. Now it's like it's just money. So that mindset changed extremely fast. So obviously like I'm able to spend more money, but I don't really go crazy about it. Like I get paid, I spend all of it. I save some, I spend some.
Mhm. And what about kickboxing? Since that was the original reason for you making money, how has that been going? Have you been doing kickboxing?
Yeah, I've been doing it, but like I'm thinking of switching gyms because here in Dubai, the gyms are not very good, to be honest. If there are, they're basically like, they're trying to get money off here. So
Yep.
it's really, they're not really teaching you anything important. And there are some, actually, you won't believe it, no contact kickboxing. Like, I don't know how is that possible. Like, they don't.
Wow.
So I was like, no, I'm not doing this. So I'm
Mm.
trying to find a good gym now. That's the only problem about Dubai. Like, either there's some gyms that are extremely expensive, like they're like 3,000, 4,000 dirhams per month, and that would be like $1,000. So it's
Wow.
crazy.
And speaking of no contact kickboxing, I was listening to an AMA yesterday with Arno and Pope in the content creation campus. I don't know if you saw as well. And Arno was talking about people who don't spar will just be completely outclassed by people maybe with less experience who actually spar. So he faced someone who has 1 year of private training with a boxing coach, just doing pads the whole time. And when he got into a ring, Arno just completely outclassed him. And it's because you'll only truly learn boxing through sparring, not through all the pad work and everything. So yeah, the no contact thing definitely complete BS.
Yeah, obviously, like you need to get hit to learn that. If you
Mm-hmm.
don't want to get hit, combat sports are not for you.
Yeah, cool. What else we got? Where do you see everything scaling for you then? Now that you're making again over 6K as a 15-year-old, the sky's the limit, as the saying goes. But for yourself, where do you see the scaling for you in the short term, medium term, long term? Let's do it that way.
Yeah. So in about 4 months, I want to get to at least 8K per month, and I know I can do that. It's pretty easy. Like if I just stick to what I'm doing, I can definitely achieve that. And then I have to hire more editors through the real world, of course. And then I'll just keep expanding. And then soon I'm thinking of getting into ecom as well. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the next step I want to take. So I obviously, it requires capital. I need the money saved up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my next goal that I want to achieve. But for now, I want to basically put my video editing on autopilot, and I can only do that once I hit 8K or 7K per month.
Mm-hmm.
And once I do that, that's my next goal, and I'm going to achieve that. So yeah, that's the next big thing.
Right. What's the process you have envisioned, maybe step by step, in order to hit the 8K per month mark?
First, the next big thing I have to do, I have to increase my prices so I can hire good editors that can do the work for me, and I'll just take the remaining profit of it. I think that's the next big step. So eventually, that's the plan, and I just have to follow the. It's a journey. I cannot really predict the future, what's gonna happen, but I know what are my goals, and I'm gonna achieve that in a certain amount of time. And when you like think about it, even 10K, 5K, 6K, 8K month, it's really not a big thing. When you're starting off, it's a big thing, but soon you'll realize that it's really not that big of a thing. So
Right, exactly. Okay, and then to end off, I think I asked this last time as well, but I want to refresh. For people who are unsure about joining the real world because maybe they think it could be a scam,
yeah,
what advice would you have to them?
yeah. How can it be a scam? How can like it? Even if it was a scam, you're spending $49, right? You can basically like buy lunch and then buy lunch for it, or you can like buy a PlayStation membership. What I used to do. It's really $49. It's really nothing. Even if you don't have $49, they assume that you live in a third world country. You don't have that. I didn't have it. What you need to do, you need to. You can do anything. You can work for people for free, and they'll eventually give you some money. Start saving up, and people had an excuse that our card doesn't work in this country. We live in this country. Now there's crypto. Crypto works everywhere. Spend your $49, come inside, look how much value inside if it's inside. If you put in the work, there's I can guarantee you're not gonna fail. But you need to put in the work. Like any other thing. It's truly magic, but you have to put in the work too in order to see the results.
Right, exactly. Great answer. And I'm happy to end there. So, Ali, thank you for coming on, and it was great catching up. Look forward to seeing you scale to 8K per month. Definitely completely possible. Can do a follow up then as well once you've reached it. Maybe by then you'll be even at 10K a month. Who knows?
So
So, until then, I wish you all the best.
you too, thank you for your time.